Just like to show you. It is time. Let's go. All right. Hey, if you don't know, it's been a little hype right now. They motivated me while I was at work today. So we're going to go out and we're going to air raid. We're going to do what we've been doing all year, fellas. So look at each other in the eye, every single one of you, and understand the greatness that resides in all of you. Do your job today and excel. Be great. Greater than you've ever been. Today is the day, fellas. We make our mark on society. Today is the great day that greatness comes out. Let's go, fellas. Game time.
December day in our nation's capital. We got our space heaters on full blast up in the booth at FedEx Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out.
I have you like that every day.
These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Washington football team.
No, I like the kick and I like the all whites.
Fielded in the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
You think he's going to run with his quarterback, huh? H-Pro, I knew that was coming. Ooh, that was coming. Come on, get it.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11. Here we go, D. Here I come again.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry.
Good luck with that one, bro.
This is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Go, go, go. Double take. Easy. Check. Alert. Hey, alert.
On the counter, it's Henry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down at the
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Mike 4. Let him know.
Play action. Now Wilson. Forced out to his left.
Oh, come on, let's know it.
Intercepted.
Burgess, you an X Factor, man. You don't need that, bro.
Will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against an interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Back to the air on second down, it's Murray. That's complete, it's Brandon Ayuk. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double-team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly
79 ain't blocking the right
defensive.
person. He just let
those guys
11
on the other
come
side,
right
they
through,
get paid
bro.
too.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. From the gun, Murray. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Being chased out left. He may try and run. Oh, now Murray has it stripped. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it.
Oh, stand down.
That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you could hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Oh, hell, he got up there.
Now
He got
1st and 10 at the 11.
He got some fucking ups.
After the turnover, here's Murray. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers.
Air raid.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Cam Akers, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Gostkowski with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away.
You're gonna have to run something different in the stretch, bro.
Taken in the end zone.
Okay, who you are?
And no
Stretch,
effort to
inside
bring this
zone,
one out.
out.
It's a touchback.
Come to trap, power, counters. That's it. That's all you can do. That's all you got. I'm just gonna run basic shit. Yeah, family. Keep pressure on him. This though, look at him switching it up.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch time, watch time. Tight end right, tight end right.
They go play action with Wilson. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Trey Flowers picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
1st down, Murray. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Murray looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Quarterbacks have so many options when they have a 4 vertical route because they can hit any one of those 4 at any time, often for a big gain. But to me, the key is don't lock in on any one of them. It's best for him to look in one direction and throw in another.
He'll run it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
He said he want to run cover photos.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. Murray going to fire one out wide. Past the 20. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made.
You going to cover 4 again? You run a man. What are you doing? Make a choice. Man, cover 4. Man, cover 4. You're going to run cover 2. You're going to run cover 6. I see it all. I see it all.
It's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football.
You know what we do when we in man, homie? Attack.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. He'll try and run it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1 at the 7-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
The score, Niners 7, Washington nothing.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. Shotgun now from Murray. Flush to his right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
We do what we want when we want to do it.
6-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took
Stop
matters
Murray.
into his own feet, didn't he?
You stop Lockett.
Davis from the top
Stop
row.
Akers.
I like it.
Be
Fielded a
giving
couple
the
yards
best,
into
the
end
best
zone.
issues
And
with
it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
I really do hope he makes me get out of the 4-6, but so I'm gonna practice some other stuff.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Balance beam on
This is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
He's running. Out of here.
315. Here we go. Alert. Tight end left. 4 down.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Oh, come on, Moses.
They're going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
At their own 45-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together
if he ain't
these
gonna spy me, I
drives
might
that end
just
up
do
in
that all day
points,
straight up.
it's almost like
I
a
don't know
run in
what to say.
basketball to create that
It's gotta
distance,
be-
and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Oh, shit.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Now Murray again. That's caught by Waller out left side.
I don't know if that was planned, but you ain't have no one out there. I'll tell you that much.
Darren Waller with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Gostkowski the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
Washington, nothing.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
On 2nd and 7, Wilson will set up the screen for Gibson.
Hey, Hollins,
short
that's why you're
gain
out there,
here,
baby.
maybe a yard to the 29. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. Washington on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. Buying time to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Getting out of hand, Jerry. Getting out of hand, Jerry.
4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Here's Murray, a quick throw complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. but the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. Taking about
What's up, AJ? Yeah, we kind of having fun today. I was very motivated for this game due to our franchise chat. It was talking spicy, but just next game is the game, though. Not this game. Next game, tune in.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
You ain't going to be able to run the ball. I'm only sending one person.
A shotgun handoff to Henry.
Red play pass. But we still stop at everything.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into
You sure you want to go for it? You're going to give me the ball pretty close, man.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's get it.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Dancing to his left. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play fake. Murray. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Brandon Ayuk with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the 49ers, they're just pouring it on. Extra point try for Gostkowski.
He about to take MVP this game, straight up.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one
Man,
through.
I appreciate there was 8 viewers in here, but you feel me? Sometimes you got to leave, man. Sometimes you got to bounce because you just kind of know what's going to happen. No one wants to see this. Y'all just going to let Kyler Murray take MVP after I was told I couldn't pass. I was told I didn't know how to pass. Stick to running. They told your boy stick to running.
Returned. It'll come out to the 25.
9-3, stick to running. Shit, I should be 0-12. I don't know, I'm just talk shit. I don't need to say so. We just play. You gonna try running again, or you gonna just throw it?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Leonard Floyd, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Check Mike 11, check Mike 11. Blue down, blue down.
Another try after the first down sack. Murray escaping the pressure right. The catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. Don't get nervous. Hey, check Mike 11.
On third down, Murray. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he's got this down to the 35. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
A gain of 13 yards. And a 49er first down.
From the gun, Murray. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Man left. Hey, 4 down.
Throwing again. Wilson. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Tight. Watch left. Tight.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. That's complete.
Oh,
Terry McLaurin
Terry,
with it.
how you getting
and
beat,
this
Terry?
offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds
beat,
remaining in quarter number 2.
I would have liked to see. Look at Ashton went in. Second quarter. Look at him. Look at Cowboy. He ain't got the leg for it, bro.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
4 down. Alert. Mike 4.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
The tackle made.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Mike 4. Here we go. Go. Mike 4. It's a party now.
A final shot before break. Wilson. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire
Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game.
Let's go defense.
Nowhere on that script did it have that result. But they certainly haven't been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front, they got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
Coming to you, coming to you. Touch 50. Watch that in, tight ends right.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He's going to launch it for Washington. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
10 at their own 13-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
What we got?
They run the option on 2nd down. There's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
And now he's going to use his legs.
Oh, he's catching him.
This one across the 35. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On play action, it's Murray.
These balls are a little off right now.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
And the 49er 1st down.
Now Murray off play action. Forced out to his left. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, San Francisco.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Quickly completed to the right flat. And down inside the 15 he goes. 10 more there and another 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him? Double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Not much there. Only a yard.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Being chased out left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. And Murray's going to keep this. And he fires one, but incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. On 4th and goal, here's the option. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk there to make the
He's working the goal line, man.
as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point good by Gostkowski, and that will extend this big lead.
Washington, nothing. Sam Martin set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Derrick Henry. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Up 2nd and 9.
Let's get off the field, D. Mike forward.
From the gun, it's Wilson. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
I don't know if he's wasting time or what you talk on, bro. Oh, unless it lets me pick a play.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
I'm pressing the strip button too. I don't know why it's not working. I should at least got a strip out of it.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Steps away to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. Hey, check Mike.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
3rd down.
From the gun, Murray. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he is out of bounds,
get a block,
but not
fellas.
before he's inside the 30.
Gain of 14. And a 49er first down.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Oh,
You got to bring that down, man.
In his hands there.
You got to
Couldn't
bring
hang
that
on.
down.
2nd down.
It leads to 2nd.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Akers, the ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back
Do this to me, mine.
in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
To throw on 3rd down, Murray. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds.
My man,
23 yards on the tuck and run.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down and inside the 5-yard line.
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. They get this out left, and this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It'll go as a loss on the play, not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Blocky, what are you doing, bro?
So they're
How am I
backed up
supposed
to the
have you out
3-yard
there if
line,
you can't
2nd and
even
goal.
block?
On 2nd and goal, here's the option. Here's a quick throw right side. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown.
Darren Waller.
Why is it
A
doing this?
beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And this offense continues to pour it on.
Don't kick me. This is the first time you're saying kick me, man. I just start running the ball just to keep the stats. Oh, Redskins pressed him out, but he might have to do that in zone. Man, what's up with Madden, man? You guys got this problem too? Leave a comment below if you guys have this problem with Madden all the time. I don't know if it's PS5s, the PS4s, or just Madden in general. Like,
And that'll set him back 5.
something.
Another attempt now from 5 yards further back. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Niners 49. Washington, nothing.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Oh yeah, it's doing it. It's doing it right now. Shit. I would say quit, bro. Keep the stats. What's timeout?
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Yeah, I want to save these
Here we
stats.
go,
bro.
D. Get off the field.
They'll run with Henry. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
Again, it's Henry. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
Guys, double tight.
Took right. 14, Friday.
To throw is Wilson. That was slant to McLaurin. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. 8 yards to go on 2nd down.
Single. Check three.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Buying time to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Washington on 3rd down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Play action. It's Wilson. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And now here is another interception. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
Man, that's probably scored 2 more touchdowns on offense, but
play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
All day, every day.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Check safety, check.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the
don't kick me.
Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
bro, please, can you just concede? Or just concede. It's gonna kick me. It's like the 3rd time, and then we're not gonna be able to finish the game. He wants this stuff. Oh, can you press timeout at least? Or press start? Oh. Hello?
So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. Here's Akers. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Yeah, baby, yeah. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Watch twist. Watch twist.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. And a loss of 3 to
Oh, press start, bro. Bro, it's gonna
I like
kick
the
me.
strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. And now we'll get a delay here as they try to give themselves a little more room for the punt. And
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, did it not work? Was it?
that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Here's Sam Martin now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter.
I'll take it. It didn't greet me, so.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
Okay.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounces into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
I don't want to pick or nothing at all.
What? Go team. Hey, easy, easy. Tuck, 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 tuck.
Strong right.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Oh, no, hold on.
Tackle made by Malik Hooker. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
It was brought down by Josh Sweat. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
Down at the 37.
Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Good shit. TGGs, man. Hey, it didn't make us quit. You made it through it. We did it at the end. I hate when that glitch happens. That glitch happens to the rest of you guys, man. Let me know in the comments below. You guys already know. We'll probably be streaming in the next hour because we got another game. All right, fellas? Appreciate it. And gals, if you're watching, we out.